Peace, everybody. This is your boy, Evru, host of the DiehardKnicks podcast. Evru, the Any Star. That's a play on my real name, Evru. Any Star is East New York Star. This is DiehardKnicks at the half. I rock out at the halftime of every Knicks game. And upon request from some people here, they want to see me talking to the end of the game. So I will be going from halftime to crunch time today, man. So that's what I've been doing the last month or so. It's been kind of fun because I'm gonna watch the game anyway. I lock myself in the room and I talk Knicks, man. I never know who's gonna pop in. I threw the link out there for people to catch it. If they want to come in and jump in, it's up to them. But this is DiehardKnicks at the half at the moment. For those that were watching, on Twitter and stuff like that and following, everyone wants to know who the announcer is, man. So the announcer is Ed Cohen. So this is Ed Cohen right here. So, he kind of reminds me of a young Mike Breen and stuff. So he's a young dude. I'm not exactly sure how old he is, but he's an older guy. He's a new guy on the broadcast team. I'm going to call him Red Ed Cohen. You know what I'm saying? For lack of anything else better to say, he's been pretty good as a play-by-play guy. I've heard him on the radio. He's been on the radio, giving commentary and stuff like that. So he's been pretty good. I appreciate him. All right, so far I appreciate the Knicks, man. 59 to 44. This is one of those games that last year, we will be on the other side of this thing, this 15-point deficit. Scoring 44 while the other team is scoring 59. Man, that's where we were last year. This year's a whole different team. This is one of those games where we show up to a city and we just, maul you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Knicks defense. The Knicks got good D. You know what I'm saying? Like a fucking 4 a.m. booty call. So the score is 59 to 54. Just check out the box score. There's nobody here on Houston worth talking about. Kevin Porter Jr. is a star. That's the one I really want to watch. Only thing I really noticed that he has a nice crossover. He has a nice left to right crossover. He rebounds the ball really well, man. He's very strong. I thought he was a lot slimmer than he is. Because I wanted to compare him to Jamal Crawford, but he's definitely a little bit more stronger than Jamal Crawford, definitely in the shoulders. He's able to muscle a couple rebounds, fighting for rebounds and things of that nature. He wasn't getting bullied by our Knicks. At the same time, he wasn't really able to get off because of the way the Knicks play defense. Avery Bradley is a guy that sticks out to me. That's somebody that's on my radar for to add veterans and stuff. Like next year, if we decide to make some big moves, and we're gonna need some old guys to jump in there for the veteran minimum, that type of thing. Avery Bradley, he's a shell of himself, man. He doesn't look like anything I remember. DJ Augustine didn't get off the on court. I was hoping to see him. A couple other guys too. Daniel House, I think he's hurt. A couple of other guys too. Anthony Lamb, Daquan Jeffries. He hit a couple threes or whatever. Kevin Martin Jr. I'll talk about him a little bit later. I just want to see if anybody else is going to pop in here. That's really it because you got Christian Wood. Pause. He gave us 8 and 8. He's usually the Knicks allow one big man to do that. One Nick killer definitely is Kelly Olynyk. He has 13 points. He just loves to play against the Knicks. That's a guy that I'm scouting today because I would like to get him to be a backup. If we could get a guy like him to be a backup power forward center to throw out there to give a different look. Because, I love what Todd Gibson has given us. Very strong, bully-like on the inside. But having that contrast with Kelly Olynyk that could do everything from his position. He's really a power forward. They got him playing center a lot too. But he can rebound the ball. He can pass the ball. He can score the ball. He can shoot the three. He's tough too. He got a little size to him. So that's a player that I got on my short list of guys that we might be able to pick up in the offseason, man. Somebody that could shore up that bench because we definitely need some scoring, man. He's definitely not afraid. Excuse me. I appreciate him. Sean Tate is on my fantasy team, man. So he did score once. He's another guy with the same thing. He's just strong, really big for his size. He might be like 6'5". Or so, but he plays a lot bigger than 6'5". He's a strong, nice, strong, thick kid. But he only got 2 points, man. I'm gonna need him to score a little bit more, that way to keep my fantasy teams, honest right now because we're in the playoffs. All right, let's just talk about our Knicks, man. We just go straight up with the whole box score here. Julius Randle is doing Julius Randle things, 16, 5 and 4. He's really just going through the motions, really. Like it looks like he's playing with Chris Brickley and at the what do you call that gym today, the nighttime gym or whatever it's called. That that gym that the guys, that's what it looks like. It looks like he's just running through Chris Brickley drills and shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of step backs, fakes and whatever, just whapping jump shots, 7 for 11. He's just out there just going through the clinic right now. Finding all the shooters. He got 4 assists. Reggie Bullock, he caught Reggie Bullock once. He caught RJ a couple times. Elfrid Payton, is he a 3-point shooter now? Can we add him to the list of guys that can shoot threes on his team? Because nobody's been talking about his percentage. Maybe it's because it's not in the 40s or anything like that, but that's a dude that shoots 29 or 20-something% from 3. And I've remembered all his threes that he shot the last few games, man. So that's something for all you stat guys to go start digging. What is Elfrid Payton giving us from 3? Right now, man, he's just a guy that we just put out there just for the simple fact that he plays defense and he's 6'5", and Tom Thibodeau trusts him more than Franklin Ntilikina. And like I said, I still agree, even though Elfrid Payton is not moving the needle for us, but he is, helping us do what we do, so we can't really complain too much about Elfrid Payton because he is what he is. The real workhorse at the moment is Derrick Rose. He's 13 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. He just plays so solid, man. We are so lucky to have him. It's another veteran guy that we picked up to help solidify the things that we want to do in the point guard spot. If we didn't get him, I don't know where we would be right now. We would be probably tanking at the moment if we didn't have Derrick Rose. Shout out to Manuel quickly. He had a couple decent plays, man. He was a +7 today. Everybody's plus, man. The plus or minus is so crazy, man. The Knicks never extinguished the lead, so the plus or minus don't really tell you too much, man. But he did come in with a little bit of energy. Teams are stopping him from getting the momentum to hit that floater. So IQ's got to figure out a different way to score, man. He's got to learn to extend. Maybe instead of right before he would throw the teardrop kind of floater thing that he does, he needs to get an extra step. That way he can keep his dribble. That way he can come up and maybe go underneath. Fake the floater and then maybe come underneath for a finger roll. I would love to see that, man. He did that a couple times where he just extended his arm out, and it just looks great because he has really long arms. So I would love to see him get a counter move. That's something that he's going to have to develop in the offseason, man. Like, see these guys, Chris Brickley and all these guys, man. They always, if you look around the league, everybody's doing the same damn thing, man. It's so boring. It's like we're watching the 2K replay. Everybody's doing the same moves, over the head, what's the name? The Euro step and, cutting, sweeping through, with the ghost dribble and going up. Everybody's doing the same moves. It's kind of just boring, man. But I would like to see Manuel quickly actually get some of those moves, man. Work with those guys in the offseason to see if he can get some of those moves into his repertoire, because that'll take his game to the next level. Just getting those extra moves instead of just being a step back 3-point shooter, spot up 3-point shooter, and just a floated guy. Microwave float guy. If you don't play defense on him, he's going to score. That's really it, man. One person I do want to highlight because I didn't mention him yet is Obi Toppin. He played 5 minutes. These rebounds, 2 rebounds, the steal and the block shot. These are like those type of stats that on paper you might think that it sounds something like if you're watching the game, if you're not really paying attention to who he's playing, who he did these different things against, then you miss half the story, man. Obi Toppin, he's just not strong enough, man. He has no business playing out there. There's no reason for him to be out there, because of course we want him to get the experience. We want him to get ready for next year. He has to get a base in order for him to show, because we don't want to kill his confidence. That's the thing. So that's the only reason why Obi Toppin is playing. We need him. We need to expedite his growth process because he's old. He's not 19. If he was 19, he absolutely would not be playing. You know what I'm saying? But he's 23? So he's old, man. He's old. He's too old to be playing the way he does. And I want to say Tate. Tate looks bigger than him. What's the name? Julius Randle looks bigger than him. It's just crazy. He did one move where he got the rebound and he drove in aggressively. But as soon as he went up, all they did was tap him and he took us off his center of gravity. you shouldn't be able to knock a big man off his center of gravity, man. You know what I'm saying? So he doesn't know what he's gonna do when he drives to the basket. He just knows that he's gonna drive, lower his head, and jump. You know, he doesn't have any idea what the hell he's trying to do once he gets in the air and when he tries to make a move and things of that nature. So I mean, I wish he would stop playing. I wish we would have signed somebody to play in the spot that he's in right now, because that would be it would just benefit the Knicks so much because we need what he does. We need what he's going to be, but he's not there yet. You know what I'm saying? So we needed a guy in his spot. So I mean, Olenek would have been nice. Olenek ended up with Houston. One guy I keep talking about from that was in Sacramento, that's in Boston now. I always got an absent mind, man. So let me just check out the scoreboard here. Who's playing tonight? Is Boston playing tonight? Yeah, Boston is playing Portland, actually. They're losing to Portland, so that's good for us as far as the standings is concerned. But I'm trying to find the guy's name because, like I said, I'm absent-minded. My man's name is Jabari Parker. He happens to not be playing tonight, probably because he's injured. Motherfucker's always injured, man. But that would have been a nice guy to get just to have in the stash because we know that he's gonna be able to get a bucket. And this like those 3-pointers that Obi Toppin smacks against the back of the rim or barely hits the rim or air balls or whatever the hell, at least Jabari Parker is going to make some of those, man. The interior plays when Obi Toppin just bounces the ball and has nowhere to go, at least Jabari Parker would score those buckets. So it would just take the pressure off of overall offense for guys that could just simply make a basketball play. Make a simple basketball play. It doesn't have to be, he had like that highlight dunk that in the practice. But he call it was a light practice, and he's doing a fast break dunk, and he goes between. Oh, is he going to do that in the game today? More than one person said that on Instagram and on Twitter today. But is it about him getting a windmill dunk on a fast break that anybody could do in the NBA, or is it about him getting buckets that mean something to help us to win games? You know what I'm saying? Getting a windmill, between the leg dunk on a fast break is not helping us win games. You might as well just lay it up. So what's the difference between getting a between the legs windmill dunk and a layup? What's the difference? There is no difference. We actually need him to be able to score some easy baskets going to the basket and stuff, because that's his role. Hit the wide open jump shots if you have it, and if you're gonna come inside, instead of going over the top trying to dunk everything, pointing to the sky for everyone to throw you an alley-oop, we need you to do something else. We need you to help us win basketball games, not to get you on Sports Center. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking to get on Sports Center, you're in the wrong team because ESPN hates the Knicks, as we know. So anyway, this is the box score. Keys to this half, man. The Knicks just gotta do what they do. We cannot allow these guys to get confidence. We gotta stay with the defense. We can't allow guys that we never heard of, like Amari Brooks. I thought that was Aaron Brooks, but I forgot Aaron Brooks signed with the Knicks as an assistant coach, I think in the G League or something like that. I thought that was Aaron Brooks, but it's actually Amari Brooks. He's a young dude. Anthony Lamb, all these guys, man. Jaquan Jeffries. We can't allow any of these guys to get hot. I'm not worried about KJ Martin. He's in the same boat as Obi. One of those blocks, that only block that Obi had was against KJ Martin, and I think Obi might be, the only person that he's stronger than is KJ Martin. That's the only guy that he overpowers in the whole game. I'm talking about shooting guards and everybody, man. So KJ Martin is in the same boat as Obi, but KJ is going to play on Houston because look who they have on their roster. He has to play. Obi is not on that type of roster. It's so crazy. I'm looking at the just the record of the Knicks, man. It's like, wow, compared to like 35-28 versus 16-48. Man, what a difference a year makes, man. So great to be in this position and just talk great about the Knicks basketball. Another guy, just Kelly Olynyk. We can't let him get hot, because he already got 13. He already got 13 points. I could see him getting another 13 in the second half. Christian Wood is another guy that can get busy. 16 points. If he finishes the game with 16 and 12, that's decent for him. But we can't let him get no more than that. Kevin Porter Jr. could get hot. As we know, he just dropped 50 the other day. He had 10 points the game before, 50 the next game, and I don't want to say he had like maybe 16 the next game. You know what I'm saying? So that's who he is. He's gonna be. He's he's an opportunist. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna do whatever the defense lets him do. You know what I'm saying? So if the Knicks just play their regular defense, he shouldn't go off. But that's somebody that we got to worry about. And also guys like Avery Bradley, these veterans and stuff like that, they might decide to get hot. Who knows, man? But chances are the Knicks are just a better basketball team. We should whip their ass, man. The game already started now, so let's just get into it and put the score back up so you guys can see that. And let's talk some Knicks, man. Everybody's hanging out here. My stream messed up, so I gotta fix the stream. So according to Yahoo, it says we're 62 and 46. It shouldn't get no more. I mean, we should get it up to to a 20-point lead and basically cruise. We should cruise the rest of this game. There's no way Houston should catch up because I think they only have 9 guys that can dress today. Compared to the Knicks. So I expect to see Knox get out there. I expect to see a lot of the guys that don't play get some burns today because it's just one of those games. Houston's not trying to win nothing. Nobody's trying to get hurt. There's nobody on Houston Rockets trying to prove nothing other than Michael. I keep saying Michael, Kevin Porter Jr. So it is what it is, man. Let's let these guys have a good time, get a good sweat, and let's go check out some go-go dances or whatever they got going on in Houston, man. Whatever they do in Houston. Speaking of, if anybody's in the chat from Houston, hit me up. Let me know how you guys are doing because I know you guys are having problems, with your power and the water and all kind of stuff. It's crazy, man. It's getting warm in Houston now, so everything should be almost back to normal. So anyway, my timestamp is 11:04. Hopefully, I can keep a solid stream the rest of the way. I have to keep resetting my joint here. Yeah, man. We at the half now. So before we continue, let me just do this whole stuff here. We got Manscaped. Go to manscaped.com. You get 20% off and free shipping by using promo code DiehardKnicks20. That's DiehardKnicks20. If you go to manscaped.com, you get 20% off and free shipping. Like I said, I use it to shave my beard, my mustache, my head, my eyebrows, all that stuff, man. To try to keep myself neat and trim for these podcasts, man, which is hard to do. Because I work, outside. I work with construction and stuff, so it's very hard to stay clean and stuff like that, especially with the mask and everything. But you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Keep the drawers light. Don't be wearing big drawers, and keep the hedges trimmed down there, man. With the different trimmers that they have on Manscaped. So anyway, check that out if you can. Speaking of balls, man, I'm gonna say the pause moment of the day. This is from Ed Cohen. He said, Wood cannot keep it in. Excuse me. Oh man, I think Wood was trying to catch a loose ball, and he was like, Wood cannot keep it in. So that's the pause moment of the game. Ed Cohen. That's the guy that's announcing the Knicks game today on MSG. So that made me laugh. Anyway, what's going on, guys? This is Mr. Holcomb. He has to come in here every day and say, "What's up, Die Hard?" I believe it. Thank you for believing in me, man. I am Jarrell is hanging out as always, man. Houston is sorry, man. But I mean, we're still right now with 16 points according to my clock. I'm at 9:30 right now, just a Knicks turnover. Kevin Porter just had a little dunk just now. It's 66-52 at the moment. Elfrid Payton is bringing the ball up the court. Julius Randle, top of the key. He's double teamed right now. Ball is not moving. RJ driving to the corner. He's double teamed. Ball is not moving. 1-on-1, 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Here comes RJ Barrett. He has no moves. He's stuck. Referee didn't call nothing. Still the Knicks ball, 3 seconds left in the game. We can't do that. You know what I'm saying? We can't do that for the whole game. I believe if they called a turnover on the Knicks, we can't keep doing that, man. If you're gonna do that, then we're gonna allow these guys to catch up. And I don't want no overtime. I don't want no stress going into the fourth quarter. I just want to get this damn game done with so I can go to freaking bed. You understand me? He goes, Knicks community. What's good, Knicks community? Yeah, we haven't done anything in a while together, man. I gotta get up with you. We can talk about something, man. We gotta hit each other up offline and try to get some topics together and make something happen. That's the boy wonder, the young shooter, smartest motherfucker in the room. You know what I'm talking about? This is May the 4th. May the 4th is always commenting on the kids' videos, trying to keep the engagement going. I appreciate you, man. May the 4th, 44 points for the Rockets at the half. What will the second half? I don't know, man. Right now they got 54. They're fucking around with the Knicks. The Knicks are up by 12. right now. So I mean, we can't keep playing games with these guys, man, because they could come back. All the teams need is a little bit of confidence, man. They can win games. Houston Rockets, they're sorry, but you can't let these guys get any confidence, man. The Knicks are just robotic. Reggie Butler just hits a three, just keeping them at bay because they're not gonna lock us up. But the Knicks could lock themselves up. Knicks can go into ruts where they can't score, and then if we let them catch up and get confidence, then we're in trouble. But right now we're 71 and 57. We're in the driver's seat here, man. What's up? This is Charles Dead. What's up, Charles Dead? I think I might have seen you once before. Thank you for coming in. So I appreciate you guys for coming in. Yeah, man. So I'm thirsty. So I got a 25-ounce beverage here. I don't know if I should put it on the screen because I'm not getting paid by these people. But it is a good beer that the Knicks are sponsored by. If you watch Knicks games, you see this beer all the time, man. So this is what I'm drinking. I'm pouring it off screen, so you guys can't say that I'm influencing children, even though this is supposed to be blocked for people under 18. So anyway, this is an uncut podcast. You know what I'm saying? I say shit, bitch, cunt, shooby doo wop, everything, man. Everything nasty except the N word or any other derogatory word referring to any race or anything like that, man. So that's what it is. The B word is just part of sports, man. People get called bitch all the time. I get called bitch on all my what do you call Knicks chats. I've gotten called bitch in the comments there. Hey, it happens, man. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with it. I don't want to be called that, but it is what it is, man. So Julius Randle just going through the clinic, busting Christian Wood's ass, fade away. Just hand hanging. It's one of those games, man. So anyway, does anybody have this? You gotta have this, man. If you're a Knicks game, they got these things, everywhere. Freaking TJ Maxx, you can find them when you're online. We're looking to buy your Knicks socks or your Knicks shorts and stuff like that. You might find this online, man. You gotta cop one of these. Whether you're drinking something hot or cold, this fucking thing really works, man. It has that chamber on the inside. It's like a plastic chamber where it keeps the cold and the hotness off your fingers, but it keeps the actual drink pretty good, man. Also, it keeps the bubbles good for some reason. Also, definitely got to get one of those. So anyway, spoiler alert: it's a Michelob Ultra. It is what it is, man. Thank you for hanging out, guys. Like I said, if anybody wants to pop in, hang out with me, just ask. That's all you got to do. So anyway, Kelly Olynyk. That's Kelly Olynyk. I mean, his name sounds like a Nick, So I mean, Olynyk, old man Nick. Why not? Why don't he just sign with us already, man? Why not? We could use that. I'll tell you, the Toyota Center. What a crazy name. I don't want the MSG to ever get that like the freaking what did they call the Amway House, the Amway Center in Orlando. It's like, come on, man. The Smoothie King Center in New Orleans, like, get out of here. I hope New York never does that. I know they got Chase there. Thank God they don't call MSG the Chase Center, even though we got the Chase Bridge and shit like that. Thank God that we don't call MSG, Chase, MSG Chase or the Chase Center or anything like that. MSG, you can't fuck with MSG. Hopefully it never happens. One thing's for certain though, MSG is like on 33rd, right between what's the next block? That's 33rd. I guess that's 32nd, right? 32nd between 8th and 7th. Right now, that's where it's going to be. So that's MSG 4. Excuse me. So within our lifetime, I want to say, by the time I think RJ, if RJ everything works out well, we get this guy help. He re-signs with the Knicks and we keep him for his whole career. We're more than likely going to see MSG 5 probably in the second half of his career, probably when he gets like 28 or so. That's something very interesting, man. So I'm kind of anxious for it, man, because I'm tired of the way MSG is, where it's been. I think we've outgrown that location. They're trying to expand Penn Station. They're doing a good job, actually. It's been grungy down there for so many, like the last 2-3 years, but they finally opened up a couple of exits and stuff, so you could tell that things are gonna look real nice there. But it doesn't seem like a basketball spot anymore. It's just like Penn Station. You got like the the bars and the grimy atmosphere on the outside, and then they look up. Oh shit! There goes MSG. It doesn't really look. It doesn't really look like an arena a spot. There's a one bar on 8th Avenue on top of the freaking Dwayne Reed. They got the other bar that's right underneath MSG that has outdoor seating and stuff like that. That's gonna be popping in the summertime. Not really so much during Knicks games and stuff, man. So I know we're gonna be in the playoffs soon. So more than likely we probably if the Knicks have playoff games, if they open up that bar down there, we're gonna be down there. You know what I'm saying? If you can't get tickets and stuff like that, we're gonna be in that area having a great time and stuff. But I think it's time for a new spot, man. So they're talking about going further west. We'll see how that works, man. But this is a young people's world right now, man. Like I said, I'm on the wrong side of 40. I got into an argument on Twitter about me saying the wrong side of 30 for basketball players. Oh, Durant and Harden are on the wrong side of 30. And then I get into a freaking argument, with a Nets fan, I guess, talking about the wrong side of 30. Yeah, but he's still a great basketball player. Yeah, but take it out, take it out your mouth. You know what I'm saying? He's still on the wrong side of 30. It's an expression. You know what I'm saying? He's past 30. So that means he's going to be on the decline. He's not going to be in the NBA forever. He could make it to 40. It happens. But once you get past 30, your career should be going down the hill, right? That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not saying that he's not good. It's like so people are so crazy out here. You rather argue those points. That's not even a basketball thing. Let's talk basketball. I just made a little, passing comment about him being over 30, and that becomes a long Twitter war. Like, why? 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 This beer is good though. I'm trying to pace myself, but I'm thirsty. I feel like I haven't had a drink in a while. Here goes Big Task. What's good, man? He always pops in. Listen to me talk. What are the Knicks on a freaking timeout? That's like the longest timeout I've ever heard, man. I'm just talking about random shit, not basketball related, and I feel like they've been on this timeout this whole time. Right now it's 71-61. They're showing the standings right now, Eastern Conference standings. Atlanta's right behind us. We're one game behind us. Boston is 1.5. Miami's 1.5. During this last stretch of games, the Knicks could actually lose ground. It doesn't really matter because I believe if we win this game, we definitely secure a play-in, at least a play-in. You know what I'm saying? So if we secure the play-in, we could lose every game. It doesn't really matter. At least we still get to be in the postseason. I think just getting into the postseason is enough. For I think I just popped my fucking headphones here. Yeah, man. I think just getting into the playoffs is enough for for us to be successful, to call it a successful season. Hope you guys can still hear me. I just popped my sound just now. Yeah, man. So just getting into the postseason is really enough. But we would like to make noise. Make a little bit of noise. Hello, testing. We would like to make a little noise in the playoffs. Maybe get some rivalries going. Make it to the second round, that type of thing. But truthfully, man, just making it to a play-in is more than enough. Right now they're just double teaming Randall. Little bumps and they're flopping. They just call an offensive foul. Come on, man. Are you serious? And watch this play. This is Tate behind him. Any little bump, watch this. He just collapsed. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, get out of here. That reminds me of Chris Webber when they played against the Lakers. Every time they made a spin move, they call hooking. They call offensive foul on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, get out of here. Let's get this. Let's be men out here. I couldn't do that. I know that might be the coaching saying to do that, but everybody around the league is doing that. I know you want to get an advantage over the star player, but man, can you get the fuck out of here with that? This is on my man Big Task. What is the whiskey that doesn't give you a hangover? Oh no, what is the whiskey that doesn't give you a hangover? Let me say, well, some of the Asian whiskeys, Japanese whiskeys, those are pretty good, but the thing with whiskeys, there's so many different tastes out there with whiskey. Like me, I like to keep it simple. I just like Evan Williams. I used to be a Jack guy, of course, because that's like really like the like his Jack is like like the Hennessy of freaking whiskey. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna get whiskey, oh, let me get some Jack Daniels. Okay, whatever. A lot of people like to talk about Johnny Walker. Just for the simple fact that people talk about Johnny Walker like they're about to stick their finger in something. So I don't drink Johnny Walker just for the simple fact that yeah, man, I got the blue label now, I got the black label, now I got the silver label. Oh, like I don't like to drink like that. I don't drink in like just like, oh, the fantasy of it. Oh, I got the blue label. Oh, really? Wow. Can I get a sip of that? Like, no. I'm like, I like to think about it as a man. I know, I don't mean to disrespect people out there. You know what I'm saying? I just be talking shit, man. But people get what I'm saying. People don't really drink whiskey like that, but they'll drink whiskey and talk about it in such a way just to feel like they know something. Like whatever. All you just know is one is more expensive than the other. You know what I'm saying? You don't really know the palates and stuff like that. You try to smoke your cigars, you really don't know what you're tasting, you just in the moment. But there are people that really know what they do, like grown people, that really enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Hardworking people that sit back, read and really just try and taste that stuff to get the mood going and just to relax a little something. It's all good, man. But like I said, try some of the Japanese ones, any of them. It doesn't really matter. It's like wine. Women say, "Oh, I like to drink wine. Oh, I drink this, I drink that." You know how many wines are out there? It's like so many wines, and like wines are not expensive. $10, $12. Sometimes less than that. You know what I'm saying? You can get like the bodega wine that they have in the bodegas, and you can have a good time with that. You know what I'm saying? It's all in people's perception. You know what I'm saying? What you value as far as what's going on out there. Right now, the Knicks are up by 11, and we're fooling around with these guys. They've been playing the fouling game with Randall. Knicks are still kind of doing the one-on-one bullshit. Keeping these guys around. All of a sudden, Christian Wood has 15 points. All of a sudden, Kevin Porter Jr. has 11 points. Avery Bradley sucks, and all of a sudden he has 7 points. Daquan Jeffries, he still has 6, whatever, down the line. But we can't be playing around with these guys, man, because the Knicks don't have the firepower to stick with any team, really. It's really our defense that holds everybody down. See, right now the Randall is being triple teamed right now, but he's still going into the triple team. He's getting frustrated. Look, now him and Aaron Brooks, not Aaron Brooks, Avery Bradley is gonna do the veteran thing. He's gonna get into a fight with Avery Bradley, just to piss Julius Randle off. Why is Julius Randle banging with Bradley? It makes no sense. Pass the ball, fam. There's no reason to be banging the guys. We're up. They're not up. We don't need the referees to give us fouls and shit like that. We're up. We need to play that way. Anyway, Bullet whiskey is pretty good. I know that's good. That's kind of getting popular at the moment. But like I said, Evan Williams. If you just want to just drink a whiskey, buy some Evan Williams. It's mad cheap. I think you can find Evan Williams for like $10. Sometimes cheaper than that. So get you like it could be the black label. There's a green label. Green label is I think the green label is the cheaper one. It's even cheaper than the black label. But it doesn't really matter. It's all about getting your palate, tasting different whiskeys and stuff. You might find that reminds you of Jack Daniels. So just get out there and try some shit. A lot of the stuff is expensive. Like the Monkey Shoulder, that joint is freaking expensive. I don't like Mark's Maker. I don't like the Maker whiskey. That's pretty expensive too. I don't really like that one. That one almost has like almost like a I don't know. I don't know if you want to say licorice or like a. It's just a weird. I really don't like markers. One whiskey that you want to be surprised that I don't like. I don't like Jameson. I know everyone's go-to whiskey is Jameson because when you think about Irish people whiskey, people always say Jameson. So when people say, "Oh, I love Jameson," I kind of be like, Jameson is like, it's just like for somebody that don't know what the fuck they drinking because Jameson, not for nothing, tastes like liquid vomit to me. If you come into a Irish bar, like a true Irish bar, all you smell is fucking vomit. It's not vomit that you're smelling; it's Jameson that you're smelling. You know what I'm saying? Because Irish people love Jameson. They drink it because that's their country whiskey. You know what I'm saying? So you go into an Irish bar, you're like, damn, what the fuck is that smell? It smells like vomit in here. That's not vomit. That's fucking Jameson. You know what I'm saying? I can't take the taste of Jameson if we're eating and stuff like that. I was like, oh, bring a whole bottle of Jameson. Oh no, keep that shit away from me. You know what I'm saying? But I'll drink it if we're all just having a good time. Hey man, let's get some Jameson. All right, fuck it, I'll drink it. That's one thing with whiskey. You could really mix whiskey and drink that shit. Did this just become a whiskey podcast? Oh man, but I indulge, man. I've been around the block a couple times. I used to my party days. I used to drink Grey Goose and Red Bull. I used to always have what's the fucking Whole Garden. I used to drink Whole Garden to start the day. To start the night. Once I first get to the bar, if they have it, Whole Garden. And a Whole Garden is like lemon. It's like a lemony kind of thing. So you drink that. It keeps your stomach good, and then you start you do the whiskey and Red Bull, and then you start dancing if you dance. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I used to do. But now that I'm older, I don't really dance so much. Sometimes you do that. I haven't done it in a while. I haven't really done it since COVID, man. This year we're gonna try to make some changes with that. But if we hanging out, I'll drink beers. I look what's on tap. Always like to try different shit, man. Some people just love Budweiser. Budweiser and Bud Light and all that shit. Like, oh, why don't you just drink your own piss? It's the same shit. It's crazy, man. Yeah, so I just go out there and just try different shit, man. Stop putting so much emphasis on certain things. That's always gonna be my tag when I do podcasts or anything like that. Stop putting so much unnecessary value. That's the word I'm trying to get. It's unnecessary value on stupid shit, man. Like fuck it. Hennessy's all right. You know what I'm saying? White Hennessy, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? They talk about the VPSO, whatever, the VSOP, whatever the fuck. That's a little bit better, because it's just made a little bit different. It's made a little bit better. They might put it through the machine one more time. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna order Hennessy just because whatever. I drink so much Hennessy in my life. I don't want to taste the shit anymore. Not on purpose. It's crazy. How many times I sit on the stoop and somebody you putting $5 in for a bottle of Hennessy? It's crazy. All my island friends, shout out to Trinidad, Barbados and Haiti. You know what I'm saying? The guys go down there, they bring back the white Haiti, the white Henny and stuff like that. Had enough of that shit, So anyway, Bullock just hit a 3, so we got 84 to 66. This is what it is, man. It's just one of those games. Let me drink my beer, man, before the rest of the shit gets flat. Our defense is just not letting these guys do anything because they're not really running a professional. They're not doing anything professional with Houston. Houston's not doing anything professional. Like just now, Derrick Rose got hit with a foul, loose ball foul. Because he's fighting behind the screen and the shooter fouls him, and then it's a turnover. How does a shooter get called for a loose ball foul just standing there? Because you don't know how to play. Simple as that. These guys don't know how to play. So no knock to Houston because they do have a couple pieces, but they got nothing. They traded everything for Harden. They're in rebuild mode, so you can't really talk badly about their franchise. They're doing what they got to do. So shout out to them. They went and got I keep saying Michael Kevin Porter Jr., which is a good pickup. We just grow with the kid, see what he does. He's on a rookie deal, which is amazing. They got him for 2 more years. So that's amazing. You know what I'm saying? So he'll grow with them on that team. So they got John Wall, man. Hopefully, I don't know how they can get rid of John Wall. They're gonna have to buy him out, but he's on one of those like huge, grotesque contracts, man. It's crazy. He's terrible. Even just his mind, his mentality. I feel like John Wall don't really like basketball like that. He likes being out there talking shit. The competitiveness of going at people and stuff like that. But I don't think he really loves the game enough to say that he wants to be on the championship team. I think if he goes to any team, he thinks he's the man. He's just an egomaniac. You know what I'm saying? Just judging by everything that you ever seen about John Wall. He's just a freaking egomaniac. So I don't want a guy like that on my team, especially running the point. Somebody like him will be good once he's like done with his career and maybe pick him up to be a backup, but not right now, especially after blowing his Achilles and all these things. Yeah, the Knicks are fooling around with these guys. We're still up by 20, so which is cool. just got to be careful not to get hurt. Facts, facts, facts. Yeah, man. I'm seeing a lot of stuff, bro. Yeah, but I don't know how old you are, big tax man, but just enjoy shit, man. Simple as that. You know, like I'm gonna assume you're younger, man. I don't know if you want to put your age, or just give me like a range of where you at. Then I could judge the shit out you. Okay. Knicks are playing good defense, man. A lot of communication. It's amazing. Guys are leaving their man because they know a guy is there. Everybody's talking, pointing. It's good, man. Even on offense, everyone is crisply in the spot they're supposed to be in. Nothing really you can do about it, man. The Knicks are crisply where they're supposed to be. You guys are laughing. Yeah, man. You guys are laughing. Thanks for hanging out with me, man. Yeah, so yeah, right now this game is trash, man. We're in the third quarter, 50 seconds left. I got half a cup of beer here. Hey, what the fuck is up? What do you guys want to talk about, man? Anything else you want to know? What my man Big Taz was asking about whiskey. You know what I'm saying? You want to hear some more whiskey stuff or what, man? Yeah, I remind everybody of their older brother. Yeah, that's what it is, man. Yeah, so if I'm gonna be the older brother, man, like go out there and enjoy some shit, man. Don't be miserable with some fucking crazy ass woman or some crazy ass dude, depending on which side of the plate you're on. You know what I'm saying? If you're a catcher or let me leave that alone. If you're a pitcher or a catcher, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. But just enjoy some shit, man. You ain't gotta put nobody through trials and tribulations over you either, yeah. Let people know what you want to do, and then that's it. You know what I'm saying? If they with it, they with it. If they're not, then keep it moving. You always keep it keep it professional. People say grown and sexy, keep it grown, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't string people along, man. If you're gonna treat them like shit, say, listen, I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? You want to be out here with me? Let's hang out. You know what I'm saying? Just don't bring me no stress because I just won't answer your call anymore. I'm not gonna delete your number. You know what I'm saying? But I just won't be calling you anymore. Yeah, man. I'm just bugging out. That's how I do it. I want to see the Knicks get up by 30. Right now they're like I said, they're playing around with these guys. The Knicks are up by I want to say what's that 24? Is that correct? No, 2022, right? 22 the Knicks are up by. It's also a good 5 seconds left. RJ, Randall to step back threes and shit. Just out here, practicing his moves, basically. Yeah, man. It's not always have to do with getting your numbers up either, man. Just go out there, have some fun. Sometimes you don't have to knock down everything. Sometimes you're just having a good time. You're just trying to enjoy the time with somebody. And then as time goes on, you get older and stuff like that. You have people. You just have like people that you can hang out with, and you're always gonna have some fun. You know what I'm saying? To tell my business, man. I met my wife through friends. And then just one day I realized when I'm out there acting crazy, she wasn't there. She never was there. And where was she? She was in a crib. Sleep or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I started to follow her. You know what I'm saying? And then, here we go. 10 years later, got some kids and credit score went up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She could work out for you, man. So I'm looking forward to the next half of the life. So anyway, let's talk more Knicks, man. Let's pull up that box score. Let's make it a little bit bigger. I know you guys are looking at me. I don't have anything cool on. I don't have no Knicks shit on today. You can see the background. I got the Knicks background going. Everybody knows me for the diehard hat. This hat's starting to get a little stank, man. I gotta invest in a new hat. But let's just make this a little bit bigger so we can see what's going on here with the box score. There's nothing really going on here, man. I was shouting out Olenek. Because he scored a little bit. If he got 15, Christian Wood shot up a little bit because he had 8 at the half. He shot up to 15. Kevin Porter Jr. I want to believe he had maybe 8 or 7, something like that, and then he shot up to 13. And Avery Bradley also, he was on his nut, I believe. So these guys scored a little bit, so that makes you a little bit nervous. But now they're stagnant. They just can't find a bucket because they don't have no offense going. They're just coming down. If they can get something going, they just get it. They don't have no sense of urgency on the Houston Rockets. They don't have no defensive scheme going on. They just out there just playing, trying to get a sweat. You know what I'm saying? Just this is contract obligations for Houston Rockets. As far as the Knicks, Julius Randle is basically just going one-on-one, doing what he does. Reggie Bullock, at this point, you kind of just need to practice what you do. I kind of got a little bit annoyed because I'm watching the game. I kind of got annoyed that Julius Randle's backing down A.V. Bradley so hard, and they're getting into words with the mouth and stuff like that. Man, this is not that type of game, man. Don't get no arguments with nobody. Let's just get a good sweat. You know what I'm saying? Let everybody get their minutes up. Julius Randle, he shouldn't be playing 48 minutes tonight. Let's get some of these other guys off the bench. Let's get their sneakers dirty tonight, and just have a good time, man. Both teams should be hanging out tonight. There's a lot of young guys on Houston, I see. You know what I'm saying? So these guys should be playing PlayStation all night after this game, man. So it is what it is. PlayStation 5 people out there. Go RJ Barrett working on his 3-point shot. Fuck it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not something to get so hyped up about. Ain't got no time to lose friends and stuff like that. Because like I said, Olenek would be a good player to target to bring to the Knicks. Jayshawn Tate is somebody else that we got to keep an eye on. He might be good one day. Of course, Kevin Porter Jr. He's on Houston for 2 more years. This season and then 2 more years after, I believe. You know what I'm saying? So he's got to be on our radar, for somebody that we could pick up in 2 years when after we decide what we're gonna do for this little pocket of time. I want to say 3 years. Maybe Kevin Porter might be that guy that we add on, in 2 years or so. 2-3 years from now. So that's something to just be conscious of. A couple of these other guys too. Eric Gordon should have asked for a buyout. Because he's not even playing, man. So he should have asked for a buyout. It just shows what these guys' mindsets are. Eric Gordon. Do you want to win now or what? He should have asked for a buyout because I think he doesn't have like a long contract. So Eric Gordon should have asked out to go play somewhere else. Maybe he got injuries and stuff. He's trying to nurse some stuff so he can be ready for the offseason, that type of thing. Yeah, man. But nobody should be open, man. Houston is missing threes right now. We're getting caught on the offensive board. No need to foul, guys. Just keep it smooth. Knicks are up by 24. Keep it smooth, man. I think Thibodeau, he called timeout. Thibodeau's pissed. Thibodeau, just chill out, man. Let Johnny Bryan run the Knicks for the night, man. It's not even worth getting an argument. All right, guys. So what is this now? Did they call timeout or are we just going into the fourth? Yeah. Well, no, we're 10:51 in the fourth right now. So the Knicks did call timeout. So the stuff out there that Tom Thibodeau wants to talk about is obvious, just dumb shit, man. Listen, man, come on, just put these guys away. Stay classy, stay professional. Let's work on what we do. Don't give up. You know what I'm saying? Let's be professional. Let's show these guys that we are a real team. Let's keep that respect up on the Knicks, man. Yeah, man. So if anybody's out there still hanging out with me, what you guys want to talk about, man? Because definitely this game is not it. Wait, let me take this off, man, because this is actually past halftime. We at halftime to Crunchtime. So this is what we do. This is the guy, Ed Cohen, that's calling the game on the Knicks right now. So look out for him. Mike Breen is not going to be here forever. Freaking, Clyde is like 70-something right now. Mike Breen is not that far behind, man. So these guys are getting old, So, who's to say they're gonna be calling games until like they're 100, man. So guys like Ed Cohen and stuff like that, just get used to them. Get kind of familiar with these guys. I saw guys, ranking on them on Twitter. There's no need for that, man. This is definitely a New Yorker. I think he's from like Scarsdale or something like that, New York. So he's a New Yorker, regardless. He's not from the city, you know what I'm saying? But he's did his thing, young dude. So I mean, Mike Breen was that young dude at one point. He was on the radio. You know what I'm saying? So the guys are on the come up. So just show them some love, man. You never know. Maybe some of your favorite YouTube guys might eventually make it up the ranks and start working for MSG. So I'm just putting it out there. I would love to work for MSG. You know what I'm saying? Fuck ESPN. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about ESPN, but places like MSG is great. You know, they've been doing a great job over the last few years, really staying up with the times and stuff, trying to stay familiar. What annoys me though is that they use too many out of towners to be their commentators and stuff on their MSG programming. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so shout out to that. So I mean, I'm quite sure there's 7 people watching at the moment, right? So I bet you like at least 1 or 2 of them are MSG executives, man. So you're gonna use my ideas and don't give me a call. Hey, man, you know where to find me. Yeah, man. Let me finish this. I'm like babying this shit. 1 ounce for the face and 2 ounces for the waist. Yep. 100 to 74. Yeah, man. It is what it is. Knicks are up by, if my math is correct, we're up by 21. 21. Yeah, man. Nothing happening here. Christian Woods is trash. He's all right. He needs a point guard, to be successful. Him bringing the ball up the court, not everybody could be Julius Randle, man. Knicks are working on plays. This is something I haven't really seen too often. But let's talk about that. If we're gonna talk about the Knicks, the Knicks run a lot of triangle, man. You guys don't if you guys are familiar with that type of thing, Knicks play a lot of triangle. Let me just see what Big Taz is talking about here. We're not gonna do another rabbit hole session. What do you mean, sir? What do you mean rabbit hole session? Anything, whatever you guys want to talk about. Throw something else at me. I'll dig down the rabbit hole. Or when's the next time I'm doing another podcast? Me and State was actually gonna do a podcast tonight. State, we try to stay in contact. He might have hit me up tonight. I might have missed it. Nah, he didn't hit me up. But we were supposed to do something tonight because it's Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So but the Knicks are playing on Sunday, so you might see us tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. But look out for me and State, man. This is something that we're doing here for now. Die Hard State of Mind sounds pretty good to me, right? So just look out for that. We'll be we're constantly doing shows. I want to say we might have did about 20 podcasts together, between audio and YouTube. We might have did like 20 shows, man. So shout out to Sliz. He's a dude from a different place. You know what I'm saying? A different age group. You know what I'm saying? He has a different opinion. But what I love about State is that State is he's gonna say when he's wrong. You know what I'm saying? He might say something and be like, yeah, man, this is what I'm trying to say. And then like 10 seconds later, you know what? I'm fucked up. I love that about him, man. So that's what works good with us, man. We have like a like a odd couple thing kind of going on. But he seems like a cool dude, man. Maybe we'll try to get up this summer, do something. Yeah, man. Yeah, I like to talk shit, man. I like to have fun. This podcast shit is cool. Yeah, I'm trying to work on some other stuff, man. But it's so hard to get other people to do stuff. I know other. I'm affiliated with Nothing But Knicks and all that. The MBK gang. They're doing that type of thing. They're really trying to like get deep into stuff, which is great. I love talking to those guys. When Sim is on here with me, I like when Sim comes in. Sim gives to give his little opinion and stuff. Andy's my guy too. I love Andy. He's from Poland. He's freaking great. You got Josh. Everyone hates Josh, man, but you see Sim has been giving him the shot to talk his shit on the MBK channel, which is great. Sim is the man, yo. Much respect. When all the dust is settled and all this stuff is talked about later on, they're gonna remember Sim for being a big part of this whole this Nick movement stuff here. So it's great. Yeah, man. A lot of stuff too. Of course, Knicks Fan TV is definitely the king of all this stuff, man. But Knicks Fan TV, they seem like they want to be ESPN, or they want to be on ESPN. The whole panel. It seems like that's all good. You know what I'm saying? Go on ESPN and take it over and bring it back to the real. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. But me personally, I don't want to have nothing to do with that network. I just don't want to. I just don't want nothing to do with them cats over there. If they get on and change it, then it's something different. But I don't want to be in the I don't want to be sleeping with the devil. Yo, shout out to Hornacek. Hornacek is on the assistant coaching staff of the Houston Rockets. God damn, How come Houston, not Houston, the Utah Jazz don't want to call his name? Hornacek never played for Houston. Hornacek never played for the Knicks neither. So how the hell did he get opportunities with those organizations? But Utah's never called him yet. This shit is bugged out. What are you talking about here, Big Tass? Scott Layden, something like that. Okay, cool. Go down a rabbit hole or whatever. That Scott Layden episode, I wasn't ready for it because a lot of stuff I forgot. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody wants to look at that podcast, man, it's like nails on a chalkboard. It's a Scott Layden podcast. Just go to, if you're on watching DiehardKnicks.com, DiehardKnicks podcast on YouTube, just go to my Evu rants, and I talk about Scott Layden and stuff. I basically just going through the timeline, and I'm just so shocked that I'm reading this shit that I couldn't believe half the stuff that he did. You know what I'm saying? That how could he even still be working in the NBA after that stint? You know what I'm saying? So definitely, man. I'll go down a rabbit hole for certain things too, man. Just if you guys got a topic that you think that you want me to just go, just go off the rails with, just let me know. I'll do whatever. I love talking. As you can see, nobody pops in here today, and I'm just by myself, man. I like hanging out by myself. I'll be watching the game anyway, bugging out. Yeah, so it's fun to me. Right now, we still fooling around. We got these we still got our vets in there. Quickly's in there, launching threes from the freaking logo. Man, we are fucking with these guys, man. 110 to 78. It's not even a match right now. But it's all good. I want to see some of these other guys get in. I know we got 8 minutes. I guess we can keep fooling around with these guys and let them catch up. I mean, not let them catch up. Lord help me. Let us get to the 6-minute mark and let's clear out the bench. Put the young guys in. We got so many young guys out there that we could put in. Let me just it's not even worth looking at the Houston Rockets box score. So I mean, Jared Harper is the one, of course. Kevin Knox. You got Pell, Theo Pinson, of course. Get these guys out there. Let's see what they do. Let's see what the shot chart looks like. Look at Houston. Just all threes and everything in the paint. So that if they're not shooting a three, they're trying to dunk it. You know what I'm saying? So they're trash. Knicks are getting buckets all over the court. So the Knicks are basically trying to keep it nice and even with their offense, trying stuff out. They just got to stay out of fighting and that type of thing. They just put the score in there. A lot of guys always complaining that I never put the score up. But the score's right there. Damn it. Take a look at the shit. 110 to 180, 740 on Yahoo. I'm about 740 as well. The Knicks are shooting. Olynyk is shooting free throws right now. So it's all good. Yeah, man. So 740. We should start seeing these young guys come in, man. I want to see I even want to see Tom Thibodeau sit down. Sit your ass down, man. Damn. He got his arms folded. He's like scolding guys, yelling at guys still. It's like, come on, dude. Take a break. Go sit down. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. He's one of those coaches that have to be in the game. They're in the game with you, let you know that he's there. I get it. I totally get it, man. But Phil Jackson knew how to cross his legs and go to sleep, take a nap. You know what I'm saying? Take a cat nap, bro. You're old. RG just step back 3-pointers. I don't like to see those, Knicks are up by 30. Am I correct? Is my math correct? Up by 30? Okay, 28 now. Wow, this is crazy. If you're gonna be up by this much, we're about to crack the 7-minute mark right now. Let's put some of these other guys in the game, man. Why are we putting Rose out there for no reason right now? How much minutes does Rose have at the moment? Because right now he's our closer, so I mean he doesn't need to close anything right now. I totally get it. You want guys to not get rusty, by taking the night off. You know what I'm saying? 27 minutes. You want to see him play his regular minutes tonight. Take a rest on your day off. I get it. But this is also a back-to-back, if I'm not mistaken, right? This is a back-to-back. So it would be nicer if you give these guys look at these plus and minus shits, man. Like, I'm not even going to let you know who's who. But 17 plus 17 plus 33 plus 32. God damn. Taj Gibson is a plus 33. Derrick Rose is a plus 32. It's crazy. Shout out to Nerlens Noel, who's a -3. He only played 11 minutes. He hasn't played much this game. Is he hurt? I'm not sure. I wasn't paying attention. Alfred Payton has also been down on the minutes lately. -2. Only played 13 minutes tonight. He's also another guy that hasn't really been playing that much recently. I don't know if he's hurt or if he's just trying to fill time in for guys to get healthy, for the moment, because I mean we're definitely gonna need that. Alec Burke, he has to get his shit together, he has to get himself right. So we're gonna need Alfred Payton just to fill space. You know what I'm saying? He has to just fill space. He's got to be hurt. I feel like Alfred Payton has been hurt all year. So shout out to these guys, man. These guys are veterans. They know how to keep themselves active. Push it when they can. If they don't got it, they know how to pace themselves or whatever. At least stay active in the game, which is good. This is getting crazy, man. You got Kevin, KJ Martin is their power forward. Or whoever that kid is. That's not even KJ Martin. Yeah, that was K. Yo, he is so little, man. He looks like he's 6'5" himself. They got him listed as like a power forward, right? I don't even give a damn. This is amazing. You got Quickly going 1-on-1. Quickly, he's looking for the referee to give him a foul, but what were you doing? He was trying to do another floater. See to go Olenek, shooting. If he could have shot that three, then it would have been like, listen. But I think KJ just got like a bullshit putback layup. Tom Thibodeau's lit. Come on, man, this is crazy. It's one of those games, man. You gotta figure it out, man. We're up by damn near 30, man. Give these guys a break. You know what I'm saying? Put some other guys in there and let's see. Let's just let them get a run. It is what it is. I just refilled. Like I said, spoiler alert. We're doing that Michelob Ultra tonight. The Knicks, the sponsor, the Knicks. If they're watching, I could use another bottle. I could use a refill. Shout out to anybody that got Chase. I don't like to fuck with the banks, man. So I don't fuck with Chase. They got all these Chase rewards and stuff like that. Man, cut the bullshit. You guys are taking our money and flipping it and getting rich off it, and they're gonna tell us, "Hey, Chase rewards, get 10% off when you buy Knicks tickets." Okay, thank you. Thanks for the cash back, I guess. This is crazy. FanDuel. I remember when that shit was popping. I haven't done that in a while. I used to do that last year. I used to try to do it with fans and stuff, with other fans. But it gets whack because you can't really call it half the time. If guys really don't know what they're doing, you just like stealing $10 from people here and there. It's not really fun. 20 points a game, 40% from the field. 6.9 assists because he's holding the ball. That's John Wall, people. I don't want no parts of that dude. So anyway, 4:35 in the game. We got IQ just going 1-on-1, launching up bullshit. Here goes Kevin Knox. Instead of trying to score, he's jamming it inside to Pell. That's the reason why these guys don't play. Because these guys don't know how to play. Nice little steal. Who is this? Quickly, it's bugging out. That's a half-court violation? Okay, they didn't call half-court because I guess IQ was straddling the half-court line. Why is Rose in this game? Rose needs to come out. Here goes Obi. Spin move. Wow, I bet you, all the Obi fans, he'll hook them. All the Obi fans are like, whoa, look what happens when he gets minutes. Wow, he's going to be a great player. What's wrong with Thibodeau? How come Thibodeau doesn't play Obi some more? They need to feature him. Don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So anyway, Knicks are up 117-84. Yo, Houston has to get to 100 and we'll still be up by 17. Damn. Excuse me. Can Derrick Rose get a break, please? I see somebody coming in. Who is that? Somebody's coming in. It looks like Frank, so hopefully Rose is out of here. Here goes Rose, last shot for the game. Nice 3-pointer. Let's go. All right, somebody call a timeout or something to get Rose off the court. You know what I'm saying? Rose is fighting over the screen. Still playing active defense. He just stole the ball. This is how guys get hurt here, man. You know what I'm saying? Now he gets stolen. Hold the ball. Okay, get Rose out of here. It's a dead ball. Rose should be out. Let's put Frank in the game. Okay. Is he out? Yes. Okay, Frank's in the game. Mr. Braids. He got the LaQuisha braids. The big thick braids going on the side and to the back. That's baby mama braids. Freaking Frank Ntilikina got baby mama braids. So good in the hood. Pell is bugged out, man. That was like clearly goaltending. Yo, he is a bugged out dude, man. I would love to keep him, man, because like you need, like that's the type of 15th man you need, man. Throw him in the game. It's like he's in there. Somebody's about to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why he's there. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna. I don't anticipate Pell becoming some like great offensive player or anything like that. But if he comes in the game, just know somebody's gonna get hurt, and I feel like that needs to be what we teach him. Kevin Knox is just running the drills. I think he traveled. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Knox is the X factor, man. See, like this is another thing. I've had arguments with people too. Of course, Kevin Porter Jr., right? That's the guy on Houston. Now, Michael Porter Jr. Obviously, hindsight's 2020. We should have drafted him, but we didn't know if he was gonna walk. He himself was saying that I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be able to walk. The dude was in a wheelchair. He was in crutches. He literally thought he couldn't walk. He had like the surgery. It took him a whole year to get back. Now he's a bona fide 20-point a game scorer. Okay, listen, stop talking about that. Because at the time, Kevin Knox was the one that won that fight. You know what I'm saying? Between the McHale brothers and stuff. Oh yes, we got my man Harper. But I mean, it's 2 minutes, man. 2 minutes in the game, man. Let him get some extra run in the game like this. Knicks are up by 30. So I mean, let him get a little 5-minute run, Pell can't even catch the ball. Jesus Christ. All right, Knox right now. Obi just passed up Knox because he just wanted to drive and just, get it stripped from him because he sucks. God, Obi Toppin is bad. Obi Toppin is bad, man. He's definitely going to need an offseason to get stronger and really work with these guys in the offseason to get some moves, man. Get strong. You know what I'm saying? He's just not there yet. He is terrible. So he blew off the point guards so he could drive and do some bullshit. So let's see what they do. He goes Harper. Harper explodes to give Obi Toppin a Look what Obi Toppin did. Did you see what he did on that fast break? Unbelievable. He is not good, man. He is not a good basketball player right now. Like I said, for those that hate people when they say that, Obi is going to be good next year. He is not good right now. Okay? He is not good. That should have been a layup. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of who's there, that should be a layup. He should have took the rim off there. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between an aggressive basketball player and somebody that's there just kind of fucking around. Obi's just there kind of just fucking around. You know what I'm saying? He really needs to be stripped and broken down and built back up. And right now, I wish he wasn't playing. But there's nobody else that we're going to stick in there. The Knicks never went out to get another guy. We traded for Derrick Rose. We should have traded for another player to get Obi Toppin off the court. Kevin Knox is trying to get something off here. I like his aggressiveness, man. I like him. He tried to drive the ball every single time he got the ball. So I appreciate it, man. That's exactly what we need. If Kevin Knox was aggressive like that and can make layups and take moves in between jump shots and shit like that, that's what Michael Porter Jr. is doing with Denver. If Kevin Knox could figure that out, then we don't need to sign nobody. We got Kevin Knox. Just keep the money. Next year, we won't need to try to sign a small forward because we got Kevin Knox. But Kevin Knox got to show it. He got to prove it. He hasn't done it, man. He hasn't done it. It's not about Tom Thibodeau not giving him a shot. Right now they gave him a bunch of opportunities to get some slashes to the basket. Nice little move there. He got blocked. Hey, man. The Knicks are giving you an opportunity. I know this is garbage time, but you got to show improvement in garbage time. Now, like I said, I'm doing all this talking, but Kevin Knox, it looks good. It looks good. It's something to build on. I'm not saying he looks horrible. Obi, I'm saying he looks horrible. Knox, he's making basketball plays at least. You know what I'm saying? So you got to show when you're out there, you got to show the Knicks how you can make the team better. You know what I'm saying? So we got a minute left. Theo Pinson is coming in. Like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? What's the point of bringing Theo Pinson in here? Just so they can start fouling it and stuff like that. Just so he can make his arms cold. You're gonna make his arms cold. You know how the arenas be. You know the AC is sitting on the court half the time. A lot of times they got the ice underneath them. You know what I'm saying? So for what? You're gonna make Theo Pinson cold for nothing. It doesn't make no sense. He had a nice warm up on. He was nice and warm. There's no reason to make him cold for like the last minute of the game. Jared Harper, nice little step back. He's short, man. I don't know how he's gonna make an NBA roster. Here go Knox, nice active hands. You got to finish it, buddy. He tried to bang it. You see, you know that's why you don't play. That's why you don't play. You're trying to get on Sports Center. For those that want to know why Kevin Knox is not playing, Kevin Knox is trying to get on Sports Center. That's why you're not playing. Look at this. He didn't have to do that. Did he have to do that? He could have just laid it up. He didn't have to do that. You know, he had no shot. You know what I'm saying? And he anticipated them blocking the shot. So he should have, you know, he cocked it back like this. You know what I'm saying? So then he saw the defense, so he could have went like this. Nice and easy. You know, but he decided to keep going forward, almost blew his back out and bust his head wide open. You know what I'm saying? And you wonder why guys don't play. It is what it is, man. So anyway, I'm happy because the game is over. We got like 39 seconds left, and I still got a full cup of beer, man. So I get to enjoy that, you know, when I get off the camera, and we can call it a night. Houston can't make a shot. 122. Let's not get hurt, guys. There's a 6-second differential on the game clock. Theo Pinson is bringing the ball up, and there it goes. Kevin Knox is just going to hoist up a three. Of course, he missed it. You know what I'm saying? Playing hard, man. Right now, you're the best player on the court. You know what I'm saying? Just try to show the Knicks that this is how you want to try to get your shots. This is how you want to cook. You know what I'm saying? And just build from there. You know, hopefully you're doing it in practice. You know what I'm saying? Let the Knicks know this is how you want to play. You know what I'm saying? You know, playoffs is coming, you know, so there might be a time where we might need Kevin Knox. You know what I'm saying? He gets his number called and he comes in and he produces. That's something that's going to be good. Oh, shit. Finals. That's the final of the game there. I think Houston is off, right? I mean, the Yahoo shit is off. So I think we won 122-97. Is that the exact score at the moment? All right, they're on commercial. Oh no, they're showing the amazing moment in the game, step back three by Julius Randle. Whatever. They got to do that every night. So anyway, 122 is the final. 122-97. The Knicks win. It is what it is, man. Let's get the fuck out of here. What's the next when is the next game? The next game is tomorrow, back to back. You know, I would have liked to see the Knicks give these guys a break. I'm on my phone here, guys. I'm looking at my calendar. We play the Grizzlies tomorrow, so we should beat the Grizzlies too. Because I'm not really a fan of the Grizzlies either, even though they got Ja Morant. I mean, but you know, they give us a lot of matchup problems as well. The Knicks are gonna have to play defense. It's definitely gonna be a harder game. You know, absolutely. We're not gonna blow Memphis up by 30, but we should be able to beat Memphis, man. So we'll see what happens, man. Our defense is gonna have their work cut out for them, and just like last time, you know what I'm saying, we weren't able to stop certain guys, whatever. But that team is not so good that we can't win. So anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for everyone for stealing all my ideas and everything else that you do when you're watching my show, man. Because I am your favorite podcaster's favorite podcaster. So this is DiehardKnicks at the halftime to Crunchtime. This your boy Evil, the Any Star host of the DiehardKnicks podcast. See you guys in the next one. 4 fingers to the forehead, tucking the thumb. Salute. Salute is also something that people like to steal from me, but it's all right. It's all right though. See you guys in the next one. Peace.